Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Rissa Watches. I'm Rissa. I just watch stuff. Recently I just did the Encanto surface pressure, and that was very emotional. I actually cried a little bit after. um, Thank you to everyone who commented on that and was empathetic and supportive and shared a little bit about yourself. I really appreciate that. I cried a little bit again when reading the comments. And I read all of them. All of them. I just didn't have time to reply to all of them. But I read every single one. So if you commented, I read your comment. But yeah, really, really, one thing I really wanted to say was thank you for sharing. And I was very nervous about posting that. I wasn't sure if I should. I thought I had said too much, but I'm glad that many could relate. But yeah, again, thank you to everyone that was supportive. Can already tell I'm gonna cry. Okay, fast forward, right?
I'm only part of the amazing madrigals.
Madrigals.
Must keep the miracle burning.
Wait, who's a sister and who's a cousin?
So each generation keeps the miracle burning. Okay.
Okay.
Luis is the middle child. Okay. Not the oldest.
I call it the not special special since you have no gift.
Thanks.
And tell
Wow.
Antonio good luck. Last gift ceremony was a bummer. Last one being yours
Jeez.
that did not.
How many years has she had to hear this crap, dude? Oh my god. Oh, look at the pain in her face. Like, I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh, but that sucks. That is awful. That. Oh.
Not work.
If I was you, I'll be really sad.
Well, my little friend.
Jeez, dude. Damn. Not only people telling you you're not special your whole life, but seeing like physical proof of it. You know, it's like they're not more special than she is just because they have a gift. You know, they're not. But that's probably not how she feels inside.
Oh, Mama, I just.
Oh, it's like Smart House, but magic.
She's right, amor. First gift funded by the exceptional. It was easy to feel.
Wow. So again, it's someone that's trying to be helpful and all that, you know, but he's comparing her, like saying, oh, an outsider, unexceptional. You know, he's saying these things, you know, not accepted. That's so sad, dude. Like, I get it, you're being, you know, it's like, what if you lost your job and went broke because of something happened, and then your friends are like, yeah, I remember when I was broke and poor and lived on a couch and I didn't have shit to my name and I barely had any clothes and I'd have to borrow people's car. And it's like, yeah, thank you. I know. Thank you. I appreciate the support. You can stop helping. I feel like that's what her dad is doing. You know?
Been there. I hosting. When me and your Tio Felix married in.
Says, I've been there where you are right now.
Surrounded by the exceptional.
Oh, she doesn't have her photo on the wall. It's like she's not part of the family.
You should. If the gift ceremony doesn't go well this time, tonight will be hard for us all.
Wow. So that's what she's grown up with. That's what she's grown up hearing about the last ceremony. You know. Oh, you guys remember the last good ceremony? You guys remember how long ago, you know. And her cousins, what are the age differences between her and her cousins? They seem about like the same with her sisters. Oh, is she in the same room? Oh, because they're gifted a door and she never got her door. Oh my God, so she literally has to live inside the reminder that she is that she's not like her family, that she's not part of her family. Mirabel wants to be a madrigal because she doesn't feel like a madrigal. Mirabel, like when the guy was talking, like, oh, you're not special, she held it together, even though you could see it was hurting her. But she was kind of used to it because she doesn't have to be strong. Luisa has to be strong. Mirabel can't because she has no power. She's allowed to make mistakes. She's allowed to be, not perfect, not strong, not, any of anything because she's just Mirabel. She's not a madrigal. She's, just my daughter's daughter. That's it. She's not my granddaughter. She's my daughter's daughter.
What if it doesn't work?
He has the cutest little voice.
Well, in that impossible scenario.
Antonio. Look at him. He's so tiny. He's so cute. His little voice. Wow. I bet that was the last time her abuela ever looked at her like that ever again. I bet that's a moment Mirabel thinks about so much. The last time my abuela was proud of me, the last time she smiled at me. To be burdened with such a huge sense of failure at such a young age, and then to grow up being reminded of that, not just by where you live, but from people actually telling you that, outside and inside, negative ways, and even, trying to be nice, trying to be helpful, but still saying these things. This whole family, I bet this whole family has issues, just issues and issues and issues. And it's gonna come from abuela. Like, this is a beautiful moment, but this is such a sad moment. Tonio.
We have a new
Did you see that? Like, she let out that, like, sigh of relief, and then it gave him, like, a loving smile and, like, a nod of approval. And it's like you have to earn it. I'm already crying. It says we're only 20 minutes in. I shouldn't have put eyeliner on. But did you see that look? That look that she... Especially with thinking about Mirabel and not how sad she must be, but look at Mirabel. She's smiling. She's not even thinking of her own sadness. She's just thinking of how happy she is for Antonio. She's probably so relieved herself that Antonio is not going to have to live with that anxiety, with those intrusive thoughts, with, those feelings of inadequacy and why me, and the ridicule from others, especially from within, that she's not going to have to be unloved by her grandmother, by his grandmother, just like she is. Or at least that's how she seems to feel, At least that's how I feel. Oh, he's kind of hurt. And I know this is going to be a nice moment. I know this is a good moment coming up because everyone's celebrating and happy and smiling, and Antonio has his gift, and it's yay. It's a beautiful moment. It is, and it shouldn't take anything away from Antonio. You know, absolutely nothing. That's something you think about after when you're alone back, you know, you don't ruin someone else's moment or day or anything. But that just hit me, that little bit right there. You know, I bet that's what Mirabel wants. That little moment that Antonio got right there, right after. With that relief and the pride and love. There was such a gentle smile, too. And Mirabel is so strong because she doesn't seem resentful at all. Oh, it's like Doctor Who. It's bigger on the inside.
Perfect night.
There it is.
Everyone together.
There it is. There it is. Someone on the roof. I'm not really liking Abuela. I know she's going to have her reasons, but right now I'm not really liking Abuela.
I would never ruin about everything.
Dolores?
Anyone would know what's wrong with the magic.
I'm
It's
getting hungry.
Dolores, hey.
Oh, this is... I got too excited. This is it. This is when surface pressure happens.
Nervous. Move.
Nothing's wrong! Wow, sorry.
This time I'm just enjoying the song since I already did the other reactions video. That
What?
face. The Murgo would have died if I had to do that.
Stay away from Luisa until I can talk to her. Tonight, we can't have any more problems. And whatever you're
'Cause
doing, stop
That's all
doing it.
Mirabel is to her. A problem. Is she like not allowed to express her gift?
If if
Or is the about expect kind of like Isabella where she's kind of expected to only produce like good weather. You know, like, you know, blue skies and sunshine and, you know, no rain, no thunderstorms, no any of that, even though all of those things are probably tied to her emotions. And so if she has to deny the clouds, she has to deny her own negative feelings. You know.
someone.
I think how she said it was my wedding day. That's your fault, gordo. Oh, she's gonna blame Mirabel. She...
I hate you.
Oh. You know, Mariano is not a bad guy. He does not seem like a bad guy. He just seems like such a dork and such a goof that just wants to be loved. He just wants to be in love.
What did you do?
Oh, I kind of feel bad for Mariano, you know. He's not... Mariano isn't really doing anything to deserve that. He's a little dumb, you know. He means well. I feel bad for him. Don't be so mean to him. Oh, yeah. Is that John Leguizamo? Sana sana Kulitarana.
I'm Hernando and I'm scared of nothing. I left my tower with...
So, it's been 10 years since Mirabel's failed door ceremony. And he left, and he's been living in the walls for 10 years. I mean, Dolores has heard him for 10 years? Oh my god. Did she say she could hear rats in the wall or something?
Which was,
Tío Bruno.
The way Bruno is right now, this is entirely Abuela's fault. She did this to her own son. So Bruno sat back there for 10 years. You know, listening to his family grow and thrive and hit milestones in their lives. I feel so bad for Bruno. Not only listening, so he heard them singing. We don't talk about Bruno. He heard them telling Mirabel things. He heard the horror story that Camilo told about him. Because that's how he's remembered by the family. Bruno is remembered as a monster. He's remembered as a villain. He's the antagonist. He wasn't helping the family. Look at him. Look at Bruno. You know, he removed himself from the family. That was his way of helping them. You know, in order for you to be okay, I have to go. That. Abuela doesn't deserve Bruno's love. He just wants to be close to his family. He just wants to be with his family. That's so sad. Okay. I wonder if Bruno sees himself in Mirabel. I wonder if he could hear everything that was happening, you know. That's where they're probably connecting so much, both feeling like disappointments to their family. You know, the pressure of being a madrigal.
I was gonna look. I knew what everyone would think.
You
because
know what
I've grown
Abuela
up.
would
Everyone
think.
always assumes the worst, so.
What everyone would think of Bruno
You
and what Abuela would think
left
of Mirabel.
to protect me?
Use my room. The rats told me everything. Don't eat those.
Of the family. I was thinking of my daughter.
You hear that? Sorry, guys. She said, think of the family. Because Mirabel doesn't count. Mirabel's the extra, you know. Mirabel is the squib of the family. And therefore, in her abuela's eyes, deserves no respect. And they treat her, or abuela seems to treat her, like they treat Filch, you know. Come on, abuela. Get your shit together, señora. Por favor.
Peppa!
You're lucky it's not a hurricane.
And she's shutting down Peppa. She keeps shutting her down. Like, those are her emotions. Her emotions, like, manifest as weather. So to say, Peppa, you know, put out that cloud is to say, Peppa, stop being upset. Peppa, get over it. Peppa, let it go. Peppa, yeah. You know, she's having to deny herself feeling anything. You know, she can't let anything go. She can't express anything. Abuela will not let her. Because it always has to be blue skies and sunshine, because that's perfect. And everything has to be perfect. This, just like the ceremony, it has to be perfect. Because it's like, what, perfection will sustain the miracle? And look at the way Julieta is looking at her mom. Like, she even says, Mama, you've always been too hard on Mirabel. You know. So she sees it. She sees the way her mom is with her daughter.
Our Encanto. We cannot lose our hope.
See how she didn't even acknowledge what she said about Mirabel. She's like, I don't care. Like, she's so caught up. Her husband died, right? Mirabel's abuelo died. I remember that from the right, because she had the babies, and then there were people, and there was like a machete or something, like, right? He got killed, and then it said the candle gave us our gift, gave us the Encanto. And so as long as maintaining the miracle and keeping the miracle alive, Abuela is keeping her husband's sacrifice alive, As long as she can maintain that and keep the gift, Abuelo, her Pedro is still with her. And if she loses the gift, if she loses the magic, she loses the miracle, that's her connection to Pedro, besides their kids. You think she'd care more about that, the actual blood connection she has with Pedro, rather than, his protection, the magic is his protection, More Harry Potter parallels, Pedro's basically Lily Evans, and the Madrigal family is Harry Potter, and when he made that sacrifice, created the Encanto.
Find her.
And it's not out of concern for Mirabel. It's so we can get answers. And I can find out why Mirabel is doing this to the family. Because it's all about the family, not individuals. It's not about individuals of the family. It's about the family unit, the family image. The family, but not the individuals of the family. For good luck, kick his ass, Seabass.
Go on.
Ooh. Wow. She even said it, if I could grow what I was feeling. So just like Pepa's the weather that she manifests, she creates, those are her emotions. For Isabella, the flowers aren't just something that she produces. It's not just something like bloop, that comes up. Those are tied to her emotions.
Bruno left because of you. Luisa's losing
Look at
her
that.
powers.
Bruno left because of you. Something that happened when she was like 5 or 6 years old, a child, and she's saying what happened there was your fault. That happened because of you. She does hold resentment. She does have some bitterness that she harbors towards Mirabel. Even if she probably doesn't want to admit it to herself or think about it, she does see her granddaughter as an outcast. So is the house collapsing because of the rift that's been caused between Abuela and Mirabel? Because it's like the more they started to fight, and it's like that pulling, more that happened, the more the house wanted to break and collapse. So is the miracle based on Abuela and Mirabel mending their relationship? Maybe that's the relationships between everyone in the family need to be mended. We all need to be together. We all need to get along. We all need to support each other. Because that's the most important thing, right? The candle, the miracle. That was Abuela's main concern, right? And now Mirabel is leaving. She's exiling herself. Just like Bruno did, because she's hurt the family. In her head, she probably sees herself as the biggest villain.
I just wanted to be something I'm not.
It's like Abuela's realizing the pain she caused, She never really took Mirabel's feelings into consideration. She never really stopped to listen, to hear Mirabel. And now you see in that moment, like, oh my god, you see it in her face. Like, that I did this. Like, this is my granddaughter. And what have I been telling her these past 10 years? What did I just say to her? These things Mirabel is saying about herself. Those are her abuela's words. Oh, the way she has her hands.
I am so sorry. Because of me.
I'm surprised Abuela was able to say that.
Abuela. You lost your home. Given a miracle because of you. We are a family because of you. And nothing could ever be broken that we can't fix together.
Thank you.
I can only imagine how that must feel for Mirabel. To have 10 years of feeling like the outside of 10 years feeling unloved by her abuela, And look how scared, afraid that, like she had disappointed abuela, And it's, Mirabel finally getting that embrace from her abuela, finally getting that look from her abuela. She's waited 10 years for this moment. And it is such a beautiful moment. Okay. I'm probably gonna have a good cry after this. Okay. We're almost done with it.
Let it in, let it out, let it rain, let it snow, let it go. That's what I'm
Yeah!
bro.
See? That's... Peppa needed her brother. She's finally getting a door. Yeah, Louisa! That was such a great movie. I feel like I talked about the movie enough throughout it. And felt like I said what I need to say. Let me know how this movie how this movie impacted you. I'm probably gonna watch this a few more times. This was a great movie, and I'm so glad I watched it. So yeah, some of the songs, the ones that I felt like I really liked, I'll take those out and then put those in a separate reaction video so I could put like the whole thing and not have to cut it up, as you know, not cut it up. But this was great, guys. This was so good. Are there any other movies like this, or anything, you know? Throw it down in the comments, you know. And I'll check it out. You know, whatever's the most suggested, or you know, I will watch that. So thank you so much for joining me through another therapy session. Oh God, I really needed this. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.